Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Hey Archer fans, welcome back to Third Street Reactions. I'm Tom.
Shane!
James.
We are back with Archer Season 4, Episode 12! Last episode, guys, we're in the Vatican, and we have an assassination attempt on the Pope.
Yeah.
And Pam is out in the field now, and she went with Archer and Lana to Italy.
It's her first field mission, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
And Woodhouse, unfortunately, his voice actor died. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
But,
I was a little upset, like, why did they change voice actors? But he passed away. But
It's a good reason.
The character in the writing, he's still there.
Yeah, I don't know if it ever, feel the same to me, but because that voice, the old voice was amazing.
Yeah, the old voice
He
was
had a great old voice.
Yeah, he had an
was.
incredible voice.
Yep.
They did a switcheroo with the Pope because they're identical. They dropped a mirror on him. There's a car chase. Archer was on a car with his clothes burned off. It was awesome. And it turned out that I can't remember his name, but the second in command guy.
Cardinal, yeah.
Yeah, just like in the Three Musketeers with what's his name?
Oh, Tim Curry.
Yeah, Tim Curry in the Three Musketeer movies, the Disney movies. He wanted to advance his career in that movie as well.
Yeah, there's some corruption between the Cardinal and some of the Swiss Guard are involved. And
Corruption in the Catholic Church.
yeah.
No, who would have thought, right? Now, anyways, guys, before we jump in, if you want to support us, check us out on Patreon. We have the next 4 episodes on there. We also have full-length uncut reactions. Let's jump in.
Hurry, sit down, come in. I have the most fantastic news.
Did Bub finally die?
Last night, an Air Force B-52 bomber crashed off the coast of Bermuda. What?
Well, it's about frickin' time. What? We're not bombing them in advance of an amphibious invasion?
Why would we invade Bermuda?
Ah, Bermuda. Duh. Why not? It's how we got the Virgin Islands.
Actually, the United States bought the Virgin Islands from Denmark.
Okay,
Yep.
Mr. Peabody. Is this about the Bermuda Triangle? Because that's my 4th biggest fear.
It's about the B-52's payload.
His more biggest fears.
Mainly a Mark 28 hydrogen bomb, which ISIS is
So water?
going to recover.
Wait, what?
And then give to the U.S. government in exchange for a huge reward.
Don't ransom it back.
No, not ransom it, Cyril. Look, semantics, whatever. This is
Treason?
a huge opportunity for ISIS. Or the Russians.
Wait,
what? The B-52 is on the ocean floor here at a depth of 8,000 feet.
That's where the Titanic is.
33 fathoms.
How do you
Near
know
there.
that?
How do you not?
So recovering the bomb requires
Right,
the only American DSV
Yeah,
is here.
he is in that region, actually.
The Russians have one in the North Atlantic, so if they hear about the wreck and start steaming toward
They
it,
don't actually steam anymore, Mother.
so we are going to beat the Russians.
Give it up, folks. Mike Aruzioni.
That's some reference I don't know, but
Me either.
Submersible hidden in his lab.
Or do I?
The dude's creepy.
Then how are we supposed to beat anybody to a hydrogen bomb under 2.27 leagues of water?
Oh my Jesus, goddamn, all right already! If you want a deep submergence, whatever, you can talk to my stupid, gross brother, Cecil. Who, by the way, is here to see you. Miss Archer will see you now.
Thank you, Cheryl. Hello, I'm Cecil Tunt.
Marine Portfleet just called. He wants you to pose for him. Oh, come on. Beloved illustrator of gnomes? Jesus, read a coffee table book.
he's always reading these. Yeah,
You own an island, an undersea laboratory, and this Jumpersaurus? Guess it doesn't
Here,
sound
Tunt.
familiar, huh?
Probably not. But Cheryl and I split our parents' estate, so technically I'm only worth $500 million.
Unlike you, who totally sucks, obviously.
Will you shut up? I swear to God.
Look at her plate.
You will wish you were Michael
What's up,
Flynn.
Cheryl?
Hey, Cecil won't kick you off. He wants everybody here for no good reason.
He doesn't need one. He's an American hero.
This is all vegan soy bullshit. He's totally vegan because his stupid gross girlfriend Tiffy's a vegan and a brother stealer. We can also totally hear you.
that's disgusting, actually.
Why aren't you dead?
Yeah, that's awful.
Could you, instead of antagonizing her, maybe go ahead and take off? We'll rendezvous with my research vessel in a few hours. So in the meantime, I guess, continue to make such wildly liberal use of the bar.
Done. You're okay, Cecil. I don't get why Cheryl hates you so much.
Right? I have so much on my plate, as it were. Children without plates, speaking of plates. Doctors within borders.
Within borders?
Well, of countries ravaged by war. 1 laptop per child soldier.
Wait, what?
Which unfortunately soon became 1,000 laptops per warlord.
Man, all those...
Hey!
Triangle. My nerves are frayed enough as it is.
Really?
No, Long Island iced tea number 3 really took the edge off. You want one?
No, I'm not drinking, but
Oh my god.
you'll wake up just in time to get shot for treason because your mom wants to ransom a hydrogen bomb back to the United States government.
It's a reward. And maritime salvage law is very clear on the subject.
And what's he getting out of this?
I guess whatever useless thing philanthropists normally get from squandering their money on the poor.
So what? He's nothing just for a warm fuzzy?
Cecil, I swear to goddess.
I know, Tiffy, but please try to focus on the greater good. In the words of the immortal Jeremy Bentham.
Good thing I'm immortal, because if she says
Who's Jeremy Bentham again?
I will slam this helicopter into the frickin' ocean.
Tiffy's grouchy.
Yeah.
$2 billion. A fair reward on that would be.
Hello,
Oh, Mr. Tunt, please join me. You're just the person I want to talk to.
and I you, about my sister. I was curious if you'd noticed anything, well, curious about her behavior.
Oh, well, how much time do you have?
As much as you need.
Don't like that.
Yeah, he's trying to get access, I imagine, to her funds, maybe?
I have figuratively lost my tongue.
With Brent, it was almost literally.
I had no idea her mental state had declined to such an extent. I mean, the arson's not surprising. What have you done?
Take that, gazebo!
You're
Navivo.
telling me
Gazebo.
she had-
Gazebo.
After she led him straight to the ISIS safe house at 921 East 73rd Street.
Oh my, is that classified?
I won't tell if you won't tell.
Okay, yes, thank you for, yes.
Ooh.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Hairy navel. Started as a fuzzy, but I'm calling this vacation, so. Okay. Love our little talks.
It's pretty good once you get over how allergic I am to soy.
What? Oh my god, don't eat that!
Hey, I'm a consenting adult. Plus, I assume you've got an EpiPen on this big riptide-looking bastard?
Yes, in the cockpit, in the first aid kit, but...
Well, then shut up.
How is everybody okay with this?
How are you not? Lana, you heard Miss Archer. It's either us or the Russians.
Forget it. Oh, and also, dummies, we're 500 miles from the nearest tree.
Hey, thanks, Magellan. Wait, why the heck are you painting my face? Because you look fierce.
Magellan's Pass.
Well, thank you, Pam.
Oh my gosh, look at her eyes.
You really should really stop eating those.
Last one. Valerie,
Fears him.
Damn.
That's terrible.
you to reconsider this.
Well, if you feel that strongly.
Imagine the urge to consume that many calories at all cost.
I don't have to imagine. Back when I was fat, yeah,
Yeah.
I'd eat like that.
$1 million lying around. It's a steal at twice the price.
Yeah, and about that,
You snore when you
Cyril figured
sleep.
out how big our bonuses should be.
You're what?
Ray made me. Cyril, come on, you're fierce.
He's so drunk.
Is there a toothpick in there?
Yeah.
I think there was a toothpick.
Cecil, those were your exact words.
No, of course, that's totally fine, but I wanted to talk to you about...
Don't say high-functioning alcoholism.
I wasn't going to.
Well, then what's on your mind?
Well, it's about my sister.
Hey, whoa. Carol's a consenting adult, so...
Well, that's actually kind of my point. I wanted to ask you if you'd ever seen her acting strangely, or...
Oh, you're serious.
Just ignore it. It's non-diegetic.
What?
Diegetic.
Ah!
God,
It's like,
it's awful.
Ah, crap. Already? Auditory hallucinations aren't gonna make you any less delicious. Cecil's like interviewing everybody. Yeah, is he doing that? Yes, and I think he's taping it. Look, there's cameras everywhere. I think he's taping them saying I'm crazy so that he can show it to a judge and get conservatorship over me. You think that's the worst idea anybody ever had? Oh my god. It's hard to hear, but... Ow! I thought you were my friend! Yeah, and for like 6 months you also thought you were a werewolf! Ah, crap, I can't feel my face.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Every full moon she'd make us lock her in the ISIS vault.
Oh my god, how are you laughing? That's not funny. Thank you, I've heard quite enough. Now, if you'll please excuse me,
My darling, whom I love, And also strangers whom I don't even like. Our ETA is 15 minutes. And the seas are really choppy, so we may be in for...
That's Mabel off Gravity Falls.
Yeah, that's right. That was like that voice is really, really familiar.
Yeah.
You may want to switch to coffee.
You're still serious.
Or am I?
Have you people lost your minds?
Because apparently it's going around.
Because, shut up, if we recover the bomb, I will decide if any of you receive a tiny bonus, so...
Guys, shut up. I got this. Shut up. What do you mean, if?
There's nothing to talk about because I am... Jesus Christ!
Okay, it's either the altitude or a stroke. Mother, it's Sterling. Do you smell toast?
What the hell are you doing? The cockpit is off limits, Missy!
It's weird hearing her cuss now.
I know.
God damn it! Shut up, John Williams! Oh my God, you really are crazy!
Nice.
Crazy
Yeah.
person do this?
Oh my goodness.
What the hell is going on?
It's Cheryl. She's in the cockpit. I think she's trying to kill us all.
For a second there, I thought I drank too much.
Look at his straw.
I don't know.
I would be puking.
I hate helicopters.
I've been on one. I won a writing award in 7th grade. And me and 3 other people from State of Ohio won it.
Wow.
And I got to go and it about fucking killed me.
Yeah, I would do that. Especially after Kobe.
Cheryl, honey, can you come out here so we can talk about this like adults who aren't gonna die in a helicopter crash?
We'll crash with the teeth! All you stupid jerks saying I'm crazy!
The what?
Part of his stinky plan to get conservatorship over me so he can steal my inheritance!
Man, talk about rich people problems.
What are you? Archer, Pam is dying!
Cyril, shut up. I'm
The
in
EpiPen's in the
charge.
cockpit too.
Okay, here's what we're doing. Emergency tracheotomy.
Oh.
The crazy frog.
It's fine. It's pretty sterile. That hairy navel was mostly Kentucky Moon.
This is not even how you make a navel!
I know. It's a new drink. Help me think of a name. Okay, Pam, here's what's happening. I'm going to make a small incision in your trachea with this.
Screw that.
My dad had to do that quite a few times. He had to do it to a little kid.
Seriously.
Yeah, well, it's funny because back then firefighters did a little more in the ambulance.
Okay, Pam, you with me? Then I'm going to stick this in the incision, and you should be good to go. Are you ready? Pam, stop it.
This is kind of disturbing.
This is.
Okay, sorry in advance for this.
Oh.
Oh my God, the first aid kit. I think it might have an EpiPen.
Go get the damn first aid kit!
I am, but not because you said so.
Just breathe, Pam. It's on the way. You think Cecil's really trying to steal Cheryl's inheritance?
Who cares?
Well, you should.
Because?
Because you've been trying to get your bony man hooks on her money for years, and how the hell are you gonna do that if Cecil gets it?
We have to find and destroy the tapes. There must be some sort of recording
Dirty
device
woman.
somewhere. And why are you still standing there? Go!
What about Pam?
I'll buy you a new one! Oh, quit milking it.
Literally sitting there dying.
Whoa, Lana, stop. What? If you damage that, it might not work in the event of an emergency.
And what would you call this?
Oh, right. Pam's dying of anaphylactic shock. You got a first aid kit?
It's in the cockpit.
Which is locked and no! Apparently bulletproof.
Well, yeah, you'd want it to be to
You
prevent...
shot me, you idiot!
Hey, first of all, if I shot you, you'd know it. And secondly, now who's the idiot?
You, all of you, you're here because I wanted you here so I could...
Help us get the hydrogen bomb, yeah.
Oh my God, there is no bomb!
What? Well,
Kill him.
there's
Just
that
kill him.
going. Well, you don't have to rub
Look
it
at
in.
this.
I just wanted to get you
Treating.
people on tape saying Cheryl was crazy so I could get control of her inheritance to fund my numerous philanthropies.
Aha! Hang on! Now I believe there was some mention of anaphylactic shock.
Thank you.
She's my patient, Lana.
Wait, so if all you wanted was to get us on tape saying she's
Still the
crazy,
bottom of the
I'm
air.
totally not, by the way.
you could have done that in a lawyer's office. Why drag us all the way out here to the middle of the frickin' ocean?
Well, promise you won't get mad?
No.
You asshole! Stupid trick-ass, bleed tracheotomy kid!
Cut
He's gonna like that.
Thanks, I feel a lot better.
Yeah, that's why I jammed it in your neck. I figured it. Ow! What the hell was that for?
Horatio Cornblower?
I know, right?
What just happened?
It was a hoax. There is no bomb.
Boom! Guess you had that coming.
Oh, put another man's penis in it.
We are now landing, so please find your seats and fasten your seatbelts.
The odds on which I'd put at about, what you think, Cecil? 50 to 1?
Lana, what's going on?
Somebody shot him.
Will you... Lana, what's going on?
Why don't you ask
Ow!
Cecil?
God, your hands are like, ow! Well, as you may know, one of my many philanthropic endeavors is an undersea research laboratory, which, as luck would have it, is actually beneath us right now. Anywho, the lead scientist is threatening, well, he can tell you.
Please tell me you guys heard that.
Ah, Mr. Tunt.
Don't worry, he can't see us.
No, but I can hear you. For years, decades, I have begged the so-called leaders of the world to stop poisoning our oceans. But they have ignored my pleas, as I will ignore theirs, Mr. Tunt. Unless my list of demands is met in the next 12 hours. At which point I will launch our missiles on Washington, Miami, and New York.
Oh shoot.
That's why there's a part 2.
Missiles. And what did he mean by gas mask?
Because the missiles are definitely tipped with VX nerve gas.
Like in The Rock.
God.
What?
It's the... Damn it! Still can't beat Horatio Cornblower.
Dick nuts.
She's.
What is wrong with this woman?
Part 1. Guys, that was a reaction. This is our discussion. We're looking at John Hamm from Mad Men's in it. I don't know who Eugene Merman is. Obviously, just playing the sister, playing the brother. But Kristen Shaw, we reacted on this channel to a show called Gravity Falls. It is one of the best cartoons I've ever watched. Like, it's funny and there's mystery to it. There's like legit like shit that I love. I can't explain because it would spoil it if I just even gave a couple words away. It's a fucking good show. But it's weird because she plays like this sweet twin sister. This kids show. It's like a kids show that adults can enjoy. And she just like had the dirtiest mouth in this. It's like this bastardization of her. It's so weird.
Yeah, I've never seen any of Gravity Falls before, but I know, I think it was you and Zach that reacted to it, right?
Yeah, he took me through it because he went through it with his kids and he loves it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when you did the dance, that's from Gravity Falls.
Yeah, to remind me of the dance.
Yeah, if I don't know, the editors don't have a clip of it, but
I hope you don't.
Jamie lost a bet, and when we lose a bet on this channel, you have to perform the dance from Gravity Falls. That Grunkle Stan, he has a hat.
You broke the tie. You broke the zipper.
I think it was already broken before.
Was it?
Who knows? I was much more obese in that time of my life.
Obese and lonely.
Okay. Okay, so obese and lonely. Don't forget lonely.
You get lonely, yes.
Yeah. I really like the episode a lot. It's a part 1. I always like when they take us to kind of different places and different settings. And, but there was a fake thing to recover a bomb, and obviously Mallory wanted to take advantage of it because of her greed. But it was obviously just an op to get information on Cheryl.
So did Mallory fake the bomb, or did the brother fake the bomb?
I think Cecil did.
Cecil faked the bomb.
Cecil did.
I think you said Mallory. Did you say Mallory?
If I did, I meant Cecil faked it.
Yes.
And Mallory tried to take advantage of it because of her greed.
Got it. Maybe I misheard you, but yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we've heard reference to her brother a lot, but yeah, he's just one of those douchey people. You know what I mean?
Big-time douchebag.
Yeah, his Tiffy. I guess his wife.
Yeah,
her girlfriend.
Yeah.
Who's all into
vegan shit. Vegans, I have an interesting relationship with them because I'm actually really big into eating healthier.
Yeah.
If you're getting into veganism strictly for moral reasons, it's normally not a good idea.
You know what I say? You know what I say about veganism?
What?
God put animals on Earth for us to eat.
Very eloquent. Most of the time, because of factory farming, we have these huge plots of lands, destruction, and stuff like that to make a huge ass field of crops and pick your crop, right? It requires the destruction of a ton of animals. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I saw multiple studies on it. They actually do more damage and more ecological damage.
With factory farms?
Well, for sure with factory farms.
I hate factory farms.
So factory farming of crops in particular, it does more damage. So
to the environment.
Yeah, much more damage to the environment. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things that have to die for a plot of land to, sow seeds and stuff like that.
Absolutely, yeah.
So are you trying to say you don't want to kill mice? Like, are mice, do they count?
Right. What
do moles count? Do foxes count?
Where you draw the line?
Or is it just bigger things that have souls?
Yeah, absolutely. No, I agree with you completely. And I hate factory farming animals. Seeing videos online of pigs smushed into like cages and they can't even turn around. Like I hate all that.
It makes me sick. Yeah.
It makes me sick.
Oh, you're talking about like there's like this type of way to kill animals that
More
like,
humane, isn't
very
it?
like cheap, and they just kill them like while they're alive.
What? What the fuck?
They like slice them up.
They kill them while they're alive.
They slice them while they're alive.
Ooh.
Oh, slice.
Oh,
them.
you're talking about the Jewish method, I think. What's that called? Where they
kosher?
I can't remember exactly how they do it, but
Yeah,
there's-
but like they basically like just they cut them all up like while they're alive. That's how they die.
and it's supposedly supposed to be like the most humane way.
No, inhumane.
Oh, inhumane
They're
way.
alive.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know anything about that
Yeah.
or being Jewish, but you know, I have no idea. But yeah, I've been friends with people who have them. I've seen like the air gun and stuff like that. But I've also seen like most of their lives they live on a big, huge plot of land and they're running free roaming. They're not trapped inside these little stalls.
That's smaller. That's smaller.
That's a better
farms.
way to go.
Yeah, that's
so
a better way to go.
support local farmers in your town.
Absolutely.
I think that's the biggest thing. I mean, most of the time humans had to grow their own crops. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and the real shame is, the factory farming meat that you buy in the grocery store is cheaper than the free range. So it is
because now they're all these huge corporations and they can afford to do that.
And they're pumping all these chemicals in them, so the meat's bigger.
Yeah.
And it's just a crazy weave. Of
Yeah, and then Bill Gates is trying to buy all the land and buy everything. God, yeah.
It's crazy, but I think a lot of the cancer and diseases we have is from the chemicals that they're pumping into all these different foods and livestock.
Absolutely. I was just reading on the way here.
Yeah, we were just
Zach
talking about
actually
that.
sent me a study, and this is just known, but it's kind of known anecdotally. It was published in Medicine. In the USA in particular, there's like 42 chemicals that we pump into all kinds of different foods that are
banned
everywhere else. It's disgusting. It just, yeah. I mean, it's not exactly capitalism because the government is in cahoots with the corporations, which is actually close to fascism. So yeah, it sucks. I love this country, but that's fucking terrible. Anyways, Fathom in the League. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna look it up right now.
He made these references about, he said fathom first. He's like, oh, that's like 1,330 fathoms. I've never heard of a fathom before.
Either.
A fathom is a nautical unit of measurement and is equal to 6 feet. I don't know if it's something from antiquity or something that we use now.
So I'm one nautic. Wait, what's the word? Fathom. So I'm 1 fathom.
You're 1 fathom.
I can't even fathom that.
That's what I was thinking of it.
Yeah. Pam has an allergy to soy.
Yes,
Doesn't
a
stop
very
her
bad
from
one.
inhaling food.
Yeah,
I
I
know
know.
she's allergic to.
I think we had one of the funniest, but it started getting borderline
Disturbing
to me.
It made me think of like things that we do in our lives that we know are terrible for us that we still do. Like some people smoke cigarettes, right? And they know that it's going to kill them.
Fast food.
Yeah.
She kept eating even though her face was getting swollen, her eyes were swollen shut. And I have a friend named Anthony. You probably remember Anthony, right?
Yeah, I remember him.
He was allergic to, I can't remember what he was allergic to. It was either seafood or oranges or something. And
Oranges?
It was something weird. Maybe, I can't remember. But regardless, occasionally he would come across this and his head would like swell up like a basketball. I mean, it was just crazy. And his eyes would swell shut.
Crazy.
It was terrible.
More and more people are being born with allergies now.
Yeah. Do you guys have any allergic reactions?
I'm not allergic to anything that I know of.
Poison ivy?
Yeah, it's weird. I think most people can contract poison ivy because it's just a poison plant ivy that gets on you. Some people just have much worse outbreaks.
Yeah.
So when I was younger, I used to run around the woods, shirt off. I'd get poison ivy on me and nothing. And then when I was like 26 years old, I was weed eating. They said, "There's poison ivy up there." I said, "I don't care." So I was weed eating it. And then I
know where this story goes.
I happened to get it that time, and it was terrible. I'm like,
Was it bad?
Yeah, it was all over.
I think I remember this.
My legs and back.
Yeah.
And you ever had it before?
I have. Same type of situation for me as when I was a kid. I never got it, but then when I got older and I bought my first house, I was weed eating my yard.
Rip it out of my hands and stuff. I was like, you idiots.
And I got
you fools.
I got poison ivy so bad that I just felt like, I think I got on my face and stuff, my eyes. I felt like this raking my eyeballs out. Yeah, I mean, it was so bad. But
yeah,
I got my testicles once.
Well, that's
I remember that.
That's
Yeah.
bad.
No.
Have you guys heard of I don't know if don't do this at home. But I've heard of eating a poison ivy leaf will prevent you from getting poison ivy in the future.
Fact check that.
Do not do it. Do not do it. Have you ever heard that before?
Not safe for work.
No, it's not safe. Don't do it. It's not medical advice.
Yeah. Yeah, did you notice that when you take like a hot shower, it feels so good?
Oh
Yes.
yeah, oh yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's like scratch. It's like feels like you're scratching the itch.
When I used to have it like on me down there, like I just get in the bath full of hot water, like the relief when you get in there. Just
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
So we had so I didn't know if we knew this before. Archers fourth biggest fear was revealed
I
in
didn't
this
even
episode.
catch it. What was it?
The
Bermuda.
Triangle.
Huh? I'm
We knew about
surprised.
the first three.
I'm surprised. Do you remember the first three?
I do. Crocodiles, alligators, Florida.
Brain aneurysms.
Brain aneurysm.
Brain aneurysms. Yeah. Fourth, yeah. Then why was he going on that copter then?
Yeah, so with the little Archer innuendos here, I also have written down there was another Lana hand reference.
Yep.
It seems to be a normal theme.
I love a good hand reference.
And I
Hand
liked
job.
I liked Cheryl's little John Williams music reference when she's like, "John Williams, get out of my head."
Yeah.
When that little music was playing, I thought that was cool too.
Yeah. You guys know who Magellan was?
I mean, I know the name. I don't know what he did.
Yeah, same.
Okay. Well,
Explorer, right?
he was a European explorer. He discovered Magellan's Pass, which was used by prehistorical people. It's in South America. It's a river that goes all the way through.
Where was he from?
From Pacific to Atlantic. That way you don't have to go all the way around the continent of South America. You can just cut through.
Is he European?
Yeah. And
Sounds French or something. It sounds French, but I've heard the name in school. I remember that
Yeah,
name.
so, I think it was the Portuguese and the Spanish, they were guarding Magellan's Pass because they wanted to use it for trade. I mean, yeah, it was, but other Europeans, other Englishmen, they discovered it later on. Now, funny enough, I don't remember the name of the handmade canal, but Panama Canal. Yeah, that obviously is much farther north, and it's much ease of access and much wider. It was hundreds of people died making it.
Yeah.
But Magellan always thought it was pretty cool. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm kind of interested. This Captain Murphy kind of interests me, but it was weird that he had such a short. I know that this is part 1 of 2, so I'm sure we'll see him more in the next episode. But it was such a short period that we had to interact with him. You know what I mean? But he's like this older, handsome guy, and he's like this domestic terrorist.
Yeah, it's kind of like the movie. I know you. Yeah, the scene with the VX nerve gas that reminded me actually of a movie called The Rock, which I didn't see until I was much older. It has Nicolas Cage, Sean Connery. I think it's his best movie. There's a similar situation where they want to fire onto certain big cities to try to blackmail the government to do something. But it's absolutely fucking good.
Okay.
So anyway, I think that's all I got. You guys got anything?
Nope.
All right, guys. If you don't want to wait till next week, check us out on Patreon. That's the best way to support us.
Yep.
If you're not, you can leave a comment down below. We're out of here.